Hi friends, my name is Sarah, and today's video is going to be my November bullet journal plan with me and monthly setup. For the very first page is our title page for the month. I went ahead and wrote the word November in a box, and I just used some basic cursive lettering. For this month, I decided on the theme of leaves and just very autumn colors. You're going to see a lot of oranges, reds, and browns, a little bit of yellow. And truthfully, I just wanted to keep everything very simple and basic for this month because I personally don't have a lot of time, unfortunately. I wish I could spend all my time on my bullet journal, but I just don't have that time. So I went ahead and I outlined some leaves, and I'm just using a micron base. I think it's a 0.8 micron pen. For the leaves, I filled them in with markers. I have fine tip markers from Artist Loft, and then I also used the Crayola Super Tips markers. So it's a very basic theme. This front page, after I fill everything in, I go back with my micron pen and I add the leaves, the little, I'm not sure what to call those, like the little stems and I like to call them like the veins of the leaves. I just so it adds a little more depth to the drawing. After I finished filling everything in with the markers, I went ahead and just added a few little dots around the page just to make it look more filled in. My next page is going to be my quote page. On this page, I outlined a tree, and I went ahead and I drew everything beforehand. This time, if you've seen my past monthly setup journals, you'll know that I don't plan anything. So I actually did plan this journal out this time. And so I outlined just a basic tree, and I drew a few leaves. Like I literally only drew like 4 leaves. So I went ahead and filled in the tree with just a basic light brown color. And I do go back with a micron pen and I just add a few strokes throughout the base and the trunk of the tree to make it look more texturized, I guess. And then I did take a smaller fine tipped brown color and added a few more stems. And then at the bottom, I just went crazy with reds, oranges, and browns, and I just kind of made it look like there was like leaves, like a pile of leaves. And I went back with my micron pen and I actually drew in leaves just so it looked more filled in. And it does look better in person, I promise. The quote of this month is, "Autumn shows how beautiful it is to let things go." And I think this quote really resonated with me when I first heard it, but I think it is a great quote just to live by. I think it's really important just to let things go, and you know, people aren't the best, but it's just important for you to let things go, I think. Yeah, not to be super poetic or whatever. The next page is my calendar page, and I made this so simple, literally just boxes. And I just wrote the word November in basic cursive, and then the days of the week, I wrote them in basic cursive as well, but I did highlight each day with a different color. After I've done the days, I went ahead and numbered each day. So it's a very basic calendar page for this month. The next page is my habit tracker page. I went ahead and used the color green for this page just because I really felt like I needed to add a little bit of green to this month. And I did what I usually do for every other habit tracker page, just filled out where I traced out the calendar, you know, did the grid spacing and everything, and just went super simple. For the habits that I chose this month, I chose journaling, music, flossing, skincare, healthy eating, no spending, which is really hard for me, walking, and praying. And my last one is actually private, so I didn't want to post that in the video. But so at the bottom, I just did a little vine with basic leaves and little dots and erased everything that I needed to erase. So the next page is my mood tracker. It's a very basic one for the month of November. I just traced a bunch of leaves and numbered them. And if you've noticed in the top right hand side of that page, that little corner, I spilt wax, candle wax all over it, and it stained the page, and I was devastated when it happened. So I was so excited about my mood tracker page, and then once that happened, I was like, oh no. So yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna take some colors. The lighter the color, the happier I am. The darker the color, the, worse my mood is. So I went with yellow, orange, red, maroon, mahogany, and then brown. And I just did little smiley faces. So yeah, so I'm gonna outline everything, and then that is gonna be my mood tracker page. Okay, so the next page is my November reflect page. I do this for every month, like I've said before in my past videos. And I literally left this empty. It is a blank page, so I can do whatever I want towards the end of the month. I like to add a lot of pictures of that month as well. And then I've got my monthly tunes, my playlist of the month. And I only fill in a few songs just because throughout the month I do add a lot more songs to it. So the songs that I added so far was D-Way by Jackson Wang. He's amazing. I love him, and I know this song is going to be on repeat. He's actually coming out with a whole album, so I'm so excited for that. And then I added Not Fine by Day 6. Day 6 just came out with their album, and I know that's going to be on repeat as well. And then I have I'm So Sad by Nash and Hopscotch by 88 Rising. So the next page, so this is my weekly spread, and I'm so excited about this weekly spread. I think it's my most favorite one that I've done so far. So for the days, I went ahead and I circled, like I just did a bunch of circles in different colors. I went with the lightest first and then the darkest. So I did yellow, orange, red, and brown. And then I just did a little calendar at the top left hand side, and then some notes. I'm just gonna write everything down as well. All the days I just used basic cursive. And I was so frustrated with myself while I was doing this. I realized I started the week on a Monday, but November starts on a Friday, so I just had to renumber everything. So Monday says day 4, so we are actually gonna start on the second page. And then throughout this page, I add a bunch of leaves and little dots throughout the page. So I'm gonna cut this out because it took me forever to do, but you'll see towards the end how it looks like. I am seriously, like when I say that I love this page, I seriously love this page so much. I was inspired by a Pinterest pin that I found on Pinterest. But yes, I really love it. So that is the month of November. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, subscribe, do all that fun jazz, that'd be amazing, but you don't have to. All right, love you guys. Bye bye.